And another observation before the play, we're kind of hanging out on the sidewalk and waiting for Jimmy's chick. And I officially have to say it, Jimmy's really in love.
Yeah?
Jimmy's in love. I saw Jimmy be a man yesterday.
What'd you do?
She got mouthy and no.
Well, she jumps out of a cab and says hi and comes up and says hi, whatever, right? All of a sudden, she realizes that she left her wallet in the cab.
Oh, no.
And she goes into an instant panic like anyone would, and she starts pointing like it. Well, she sees a cab, and she goes running and knocks on the window like I left my wallet in the cab, and then realizes it's not the same cab.
Well, they do.
Goes into a panic. She's got kind of like girly shoes. Not kind of. She's got girly shoes on. She can't, girl boots. She can't run in these things with heels and stuff. So she looks at Jimmy like, my wallet, it's in that cab. And she points to a cab that honestly is 50 yards up the road, and the light's turning green.
Dun, 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 dun. Jimmy just slow motion.
Dude,
I got it, sweetheart.
You weren't even there. You described it perfectly. Jimmy didn't even think. It was like his girl, her wallet. He needs to get that wallet. And he takes off. And then I watched the whole thing go down. You actually stop like, oh, man, there's no way I'm doing this. Like, because the cab is going through a green.
Oh, no. So you kind of stop a little bit?
He stops for a second.
But then he thought about it a little more.
He thought for a second and said, F it.
I'm going for it, man.
All of a sudden, I see him running, like, across 2 lanes of traffic. It's a green light. It's like cars are zooming in and out. And there's Jimmy. Like, he talks about this
Go, Jimmy, go!
He talks about this stupid foot of his that he can't do anything. I ask him to walk home. We walk home every once in a while, but half the time he can't because he has this dumb foot problem. And there was no foot problem yesterday. He had to take care of his girl, man. He's just hauling. It's Times Square, too. You know how that gets.
Yeah.
And also, I'm like, no way. We're all watching in amazement. And then he, like, disappears. And I'm just waiting. We're all waiting, and I see him like walking down the sidewalk with his chick, arm in arm, happiness everywhere. I'm like, oh my god,
he was successful.
He actually got the job done.
Yeah, I wound up. It was. You know what helped me back was the fact that it was one of those stupid cabs in New York here. They have painted the back like multicolors, like
little flowery things.
And there was only a couple on the street, the cabs that were like that, and she had gotten out of one, so I was able to not need to look in like 3 or 4 cabs in a row. And I bolted across, it was between 8th Avenue and Broadway, so went over Broadway, and between Broadway and 7th is not that long. So he started to go through the second light, and he slowed down at the...
Wait, so you ran how far?
About a block and a half or whatever.
Block and a half running at full speed?
It was a long block and a half.
Yeah.
He took off, man.
Were you winded?
Nah, it was all right. I mean, I told her that's the advantage of dating an athlete. You know, it's when you need these things done.
And then Jimmy whispers to me as we're going into the joint to see Bronx Tale. He goes, oh, I'll be using this to my advantage for the next few months.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
And then he's back to Jimmy. I love it.
I think I pulled something running. She was really happy, though.
It was pretty cool to see, to be honest with you.